Hello traders and welcome in a new daily market analysis video. Today is the 13th of May 2022 and this video is brought to you by the market research team at PU Prime. Today is the last day of our trading week. We really have nothing to look for on the economic agenda. It's completely empty, nothing to look for and nothing expected to drive higher volatility than usual. However, we did have yesterday some pretty good moves on the markets, especially on gold. So let's quickly jump into the charts and have a look on the technical analysis. Starting with the dollar index on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the dollar has been trading in a broadening formation pattern on the 4-hour time frame, and we had this upward break to the upside on the 12th of May, which was yesterday. So basically, after this brilliant upward move, we are having a retracement. The key level to watch on the dollar index during the day is 104.48, because basically, if we broke below this level one more time, the upward break should be constituted as a false breakout. So basically, as long as we are trading above the 104.48 specifically, we will be having a continuation of the upward trend, especially that the dollar index still has a very high target on the short and the medium term. We're talking about the levels of 108. However, we need to know on the short time frame the levels of 104.48. Will it hold the trading above? We will be bullish. On the other side, a break below should basically continue the correction for an extended period of time. Going through on the euro, we had a brilliant move to the downside. Basically, yesterday we mentioned that on the euro we have our targets set around 1.0389, and we had this brilliant push to the downside. This was basically a false breakout. We had another upward move. However, it seems that the euro is going to break below the levels of 1.0389 one more time. The key level to watch to me personally is basically 1.0354, which was the low that we created yesterday. A confirmed break below this level one more time, I mean any new lower low should be another opportunity to short the euro on the short time frame. The same goes exactly for the pound versus the US dollar. We are having this sideways correction after a brilliant move to the downside. We are having this sideways range. We will be waiting for a break below 1.2170 to continue our short positions and to add to our short positions on the medium and the short term. The euro pound had a brilliant move to the downside. We did have our targets set around 0.8525, and we had this brilliant around 50 pips move to the downside. This is a correction to retest the levels of our target, and yes, we will be continuing the move to the downside, more preferably to wait for a new lower low below 0.8493 to add one more time to our short positions. The pound versus the Japanese yen, we mentioned that as long as we had this break below the key support, that we will be bearish. This downward move was something basically that we watched. This is a correction, and yes, again we'll be adding to our short position. So we're talking about the euro, the pound, the euro pound, as well as the pound yen, all on the expected to continue the move to the downside. The gold, however, on the other side, we had this brilliant push to the downside during yesterday's trading sessions. However, this candle to me is basically something that we shouldn't really trade below during today's trading day. So as long as we are trading above 1810, we might have an extended correction to the upside, at least to correct part of this last swing to the downside. So that was all for the video for today. That was the last video in this week's trading week. So basically we'll be meeting with you again on next Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay safe.